Hi, this is Debbie. I'm a medium, and I could see and feel in all dimensions and blessed with my gifts all my life. And I'm going to give you a little story of what happened with a client. He came in and he wanted to get in touch with his wife who passed in the last few months. And I knew them both well beforehand, and she walked in with him. And it was beautiful, but he wanted to know a specific thing. He wanted to know the gift he gave her, no, she gave him, sorry, and what was inscribed on the gift. And I'm asking her and I'm asking her, and she just, it's almost like she wasn't really connecting. And I'm like, I can only, tell you what she's showing me. Finally, she gave me a box about yay big, and she showed me the size of this box. And I'm telling him it's the size of the box. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And then she opens the box and said, it's shiny. It's metal, silver, and shiny. But I don't see anything inscribed on it. And he's like, yeah, well, there was. And I'm like, and then he's like, I really want to know. I want to know. I want her to, to tell me this, because he just wants to have confirmation she's okay. And then it was like she gave him so many confirmations and so many things, but that's the only thing he really, really wanted to know. And so finally, later on, he said, oh, well, you know what that really was? I said, honestly, no, I can just tell you what the size and metal. He goes, it was like an old school Zippo lighter. And I was like, oh, of course, that makes sense. It's the size of, oh yeah, but I only got to see it laying down flat, and I saw nothing inscribed on it. So we kept going back and forth, and he kept saying, I really need to know what's inscribed on it. Tell me what I'm like, she's not telling me. She's not connecting. I'm sorry. And finally, towards the end, she came and she gave me this tiny little bell, and it went, and I was like, okay. And it was random. It was right out, towards the end. And I said, well, she gave me this little bell, and it just went like ring, ring. I said, I don't know what that's about at all, but that's what she just brought me. And he was like, how do you even know that? How do you even know? How can you tell that was a bell? And that, like a little bit of frustration. And I'm like, I have no doubt it's a bell. I don't know why she gave it to me. It was so random towards the end, and it just went ring, ring. I said, there's no string, no nothing. And I don't know if that's her sound. I don't know. And after his venting for, it felt like forever, but not more than a minute maybe, he then was frustrated, talking, whatever. Then he finally said, so what she inscribed on the side of the lighter was ring-a-ding-ding. And you know what? I didn't even get it. I didn't put two and two together. I didn't get the ring-a-ding-ding inscriptions with the bell at all, because I was like, okay. I'm like, and all I'm thinking is she never even showed me the side of the lighter. She only showed me front or back, whatever. And he was like, then he said, I said, then he goes, wow. And I'm like, he goes, she came through. And I'm like, oh, I guess she did come through. She just never told me exactly, but she did the little sign with the little bell. And it was cute because he was very happy, and he wanted to put that on her urn. And I guess, she was fine with it, but she wasn't stuck with, having to have to say it, or stuck with that message. But I will tell you that sometimes you just gotta let things flow and let the messages come, and kind of find their sense of humor with their little Pictionary games and so on, because I didn't get it even when I said ring, ring, and then he even said it. So he had to say it, X amount of seconds later. I was like, oh yeah, I guess I Yes, she did try to tell me what it was because I could have said ding dong, ding ding. I didn't. I said ring. I said ring ring. I didn't say ring a ling. I said ring ring. But there you go. So just trust the people that you're going to, trust that they have the gifts. Don't keep trying to test them, and be open to receive your messages from, medium, spiritual advisors, and find their humor because they definitely have it. All right, love you. Please like, subscribe, and share.